Welcome back, everybody. We're back for week 4. Hopefully your guys' week 4 was as good as mine was. Lions won. I'm happy. Hopefully your team won. If not, I'm sorry. And especially if you are a Giants and Dolphins fan, with Malik Neighbors going down and Tyreek Hill going down for the season. Unfortunate. We'll get into it. But yeah. I went 7-9 last week on spread bets. Not bad. It's hard with the spread, instead of, they're going to win or they're going to lose with money line. With the spread, they're going to win by that much or they're going to lose within this much. It's interesting stuff, but we'll get into that later on. But yeah, right now we're going to start off with Thursday Night Football, Seahawks versus Cardinals. Seahawks look good until towards the end. Cardinals made a comeback. Kyler Murray said, I'm not gonna go down without a fight. Marvin Harrison Jr. locked in. Looked terrible first half. He didn't look like he knew how to play football. Wide open catch. Right through his hands. To the defender. And then second half, caught that clutch touchdown. Clutch. But in the end, it didn't matter. Cardinals lose. Seahawks win. It's unfortunate, but it was a good game. And I think it was going to be. But it was. I'm happy for that. I think all of America can be happy for that. Because when I saw this game on the schedule, I was like, you NFL schedule makers, what are we doing? This shouldn't be Thursday Night Football. But it turns out it's actually a great game. Great game. I'm happy about it. America's happy about it. But yeah, overall, I'd say it was a good one. Seahawks look good. Kind of give up at the end, but and then they got the dub. Jason Meyer. Field goal, baby. Field goals all around for everybody. Let's get into this one. The battle for the Edmund Fitzgerald Cup. I forgot who it was I saw online. Someone thought they actually get the Edmund Fitzgerald. You want to go find it first to get it? So we can have that be the actual trophy? That big ass ship? You go do it if you want it. But yeah. It's a great game. Lions, one of the best offenses in the NFL. Going against the Browns, one of the best defenses in the NFL. I thought it was going to be a low scoring game. Lions showed out. They did. They really did. And it wasn't a clean game at all for us. No. That Goff and J-Mo connection this week was not it. Expect a huge J-Mo game next week to get it back. I'm betting all his overs next week. I'm making the J-Mo lay. I'm going J-Mo over 1.5 touchdowns next week. That's what I'm doing. Give me J-Mo 1.5 over touchdowns. I want it. Defense played great. DJ Reed went down, though. That's a hard blow. Terran Arnold went down. It's a blow. He hasn't played good this year, so he should be back. Reed might be gone for a week or 2, 3, but he should be fine. McNeil, though, they're starting his clock, I think, this week. Probably the day you see this is when his clock starts. Oh my God, that's going to be one of our best D-lines in the NFL. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, Browns just announced earlier Dylan Gabriel's a starter in Cleveland. It's a right decision. Flacco look off, but he's old. What do you expect for him? The one interception to Kirby just lofted her up there. No care in the world. But yeah, it's a good game for me at least. Cleveland, I'm sorry. You guys don't deserve that. We know your pain. We've suffered the same amount of stuff as you have. I'm sorry. Your time will come. You just got to get the right QB, get better O-line help. You guys will be fine. It's out there. It's coming. I'm sorry. Now let's get into the international game in Dublin. How many Guinnesses do you think Aaron Rodgers had before the game? And how many do you think he had after the game? Probably a lot. I saw a little bit of the game. I didn't see the whole game. I was hungover. I went to the Zach Bryan concert the night before. So I woke up like second half, turned it on. I was not waking up in time to watch that, but what I saw, it was a good game. Steelers defense is starting to kind of pick it up a little bit. Not terribly, but they're getting there. To be fair, they're going against Carson Wentz and a diminished Vikings offensive line, which is getting healthy again, but what can you really say? It's TJ Watt. That's all you really got to say. From what I saw, good. It was pretty cool. Now, the Vikings stay over in the UK. Go play in London next week against I don't know. Probably not going to watch it either way. It's always too damn early. Those international games. I hate it. I hate it so much. I know you guys probably do too. Falcons and Commanders. Interesting. Michael Penix, the penis man, came back. Looked pretty good. 300 yards and 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Yeah, you'll take that. Daniel's still down. Commanders, you guys will be fine. Once Daniels comes back, which is probably this week, you should be fine. You should be winning again. Defense, you might have to work on. That's what happens when you have a retirement home defense, though. But it's experience, veteran presence, but yeah, they got to figure it out. With a lot of these 1 p.m. games, I'm not going to really have much analysis because I was only watching Lions. I didn't have Red Zone on. I couldn't get a full feel of their games. I know bits and parts. I've seen highlights and all that, so just bear with me until we get to 420 games. We'll be fine. Alright, but yeah, that happened. Hey, let's clap it up for the Saints, huh? They showed a little bit of heart in that game. They did. They showed some heart. They weren't fully all the way there, but they gave it their best run with the best team in the NFL right now currently. The Buffalo Bills. I mean, what more can you ask? I mean, you knew the Saints were going to lose. The spread was at minus 16.5. But hey, they only lost by 12. You know, Saints fans, I'd take that as a dub. I would take that as a W. From the looks of it, you didn't throw the ball that much. You might want to incorporate that next time. I want to say Buffalo's secondary is great, so maybe next time game plan a little better. But hey, give it up for the Saints, everybody. They deserve it. Going toe-to-toe with the Bills, only losing by 12 when they should have probably lost by 25. It's resilience right there. That's what you want out of a team, especially like them. It's what you kind of hold on to for hope for the season at least, or next season. But hey, good for you guys. Patriots and Panthers. My God. See, this is what that Bills Saints game should have been. 42-13. That should have been that score. It's not at all Bryce Young's fault. I think he's got great promise to be a top 15 QB in the NFL. I think he's top 20-ish right now. Play Collins hold him back. What more are you going to do? Patriots, I think, have a decent defense. Offense is starting to click more. We got to get Travion Henderson going here. We got to get him going. Can't have Stevenson carrying the workload. We got to get the young buck into there. The old Buckeye. Oh. But Drake May looks like a top 10 QB this year. We can have that conversation. I'm glad to have it. I think he is. He's playing his ass off. He's good. I said last year he was going to be, I think the third or second best QB out of that class behind Daniels for sure. And then I don't know who had it, 2 or 3. Was it him or if it was Bo Nix? But hey, So far, I'm looking pretty good. I'm looking pretty good on my predictions. But, yeah. It's a bad team versus a decent team who's getting better, which is what you want. Patriots, I still think will make the playoffs. And right now, I'm looking pretty good on that. I am. But yeah, interesting game. Now, New York, you at least with Malik Neighbors going down, you have some hope for the future. Jackson Dart is here. He's here. He's not leaving. Throw a dart at the wall. Oh, guess what? It landed. It's Jackson. Oh, baby. I think he's going to be the best QB out of this class. It's already starting to look like a first game goes against a great Chargers team without his star receiver for a little bit of the game and wins the game. Partially because of Justin Herbert. Ooh, you can make the comparisons between the two. They have similar play styles. You can. But, hey, he got a dub. He just saved Dayball's ass. He did. Dayball's going to be the coach for a couple more weeks now. Maybe the whole year. Because of Jackson Dart. Him and Scatterboot, baby. The exciting whites. The real ones. That's what you like to see out of New York right there. Great game. I would not have expected that, especially with it being Dart's first game. Guess maybe I was wrong. Maybe having him go against this 5-game stretch that the Giants have coming up, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, I can't be perfect. None of us can. But hey, New York, you got some hope for the season. You have some. Might need to go get a wide receiver, but you got some hope. Good for you guys. It's always better when the New York teams are good at football. It's been a while. So let's hope you guys keep going in a good direction. Now we got Tampa Bay and the Eagles. Hey, Eagles. You had 0 passing yards in the second half. What are we doing? I don't want to hear Jalen Hurts is a top 5 QB in the NFL when he doesn't throw. You know what a QB does? He throws. And a top 5 QB usually throws the ball pretty damn good. So if you have a pretty damn good QB, a top 5 QB, you would think you would throw the ball more, right? Put it in your best player's hands. Have him control the game. I don't see it. The Eagles just have top to down, top 3, top 2 roster in the NFL. Yeah, they're going to win games. They just haven't looked like a great team, I would say, even though the record shows it. They're like the Chiefs from last year. Somehow we're 15-2, and they could have easily been like 5-12. There's some games, yeah, they're going to win by a lot, but like the rest of them are like this close. They just somehow miraculously pull off wins. And Baker's interception towards the end didn't help. I don't know, man. Sooner or later, it's going to catch them. And they'll not look like the same team. The only way that doesn't happen, you spread the ball out to your receivers. You got A.J. Brown. You got Devontae Smith. You have Dallas Goedert. Calcaterra. Let's get them the ball, maybe, right? I'd say those are pretty damn good targets to throw to. Saquon. He can catch screens, right? Yeah, he can. Last time I checked, he can run routes. I don't get it. I don't get it one bit, but they keep winning, so I guess keep doing that until you don't win. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And in this case, it's not broke. It's not. Alright. Tennessee versus Houston. Yeah, Tennessee. You might have another chance at a new QB next year. At the rate you guys are going, you're going to have a number 1 pick again. What were they saying about the Pistons 2 years ago? Kyle Kuzma? Don't want to be that team, man, that loses to them. I wouldn't want to be the team that loses to the Titans. I wouldn't. You'd be the laughing stock of the NFL. just like how the Packers were a couple weeks ago when they lost to the Browns. It's the same thing. I mean, Texans, all they really had to do was just go on cruise control the entire game. They'd have been fine. And it looks like that's exactly what they did. That's why they didn't score more than 26. Oh, I feel bad for you Titans fans, I do. It's tough, but what are you gonna do? Rams and Colts. Colts fans, I don't go on your social media pages much, but are we calling for Donnie Mitchell's head yet? I think I heard some stuff out there. They wanted it bad. They wanted his head cut off. They wanted him on a stake. You had the game. By an inch. Just an inch. And it falls right out of your hands into the back of the end zone. It's a brutal way. Brutal way to lose. Danny Dimes didn't look great either. If he played a little bit better, you might have won that game regardless, but yeah. Stafford is looking like he's back in 2021 when he had Cooper Kupp. And Puka Nacua looks like him. Looks like the number one receiver in the NFL. My God, is he good. You saw on my channel, I drafted him. Got him in fantasy. So happy I did that. I am ecstatic about that. Oh boy, that's a good one. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, Rams are a damn good team. I think they're a top 5 team in the NFL right now. And they are playing just like it. Great game all around. Great game all around. Okay, we gotta have a conversation about the 49ers. They lost to Jags. Jags are actually a good team this year. I'm surprised. Duval. Jags are a good team. I gotta give it to them. But we're talking about the 49ers right now. Super Bowl window is closed. All your good players are consistently hurt. You can't keep anybody on the field. It might be time to blow it up. Get rid of all those huge contracts you have over there. Start drafting more. Get the young guys coming in and doing that. Because this team's just not built to succeed. They have too many injury-prone players. They're getting older too. They have huge contracts. You can't really go out there and sign anybody in free agency. It might be time to have that conversation. I'm sorry, but it's what happens when you pay a system QB $55 million a year, or somewhere around those lines. 55. I don't know the specific number, but yeah, that's what happens. But props to Jacksonville. They're taking me by surprise. I'd say they're one of the most surprising teams this year, next to Indianapolis. Teams I thought before season were going to be some of the worst in the NFL. They're both playing like top 10 teams. Good for you, Jacksonville. You guys deserve it. You guys have been through some tough shit lately. But yeah, good for you. Good for you. Baltimore, I hate to say it, you guys aren't making the playoffs this year. You're not. With Lamar out for the next 3 games, your defense just not playing up to its standards with the players out for extended periods of time. Derrick Henry not being able to hold on to the football. It might be time to think about some stuff. I'm not saying head coaching, but that could be a conversation as well. I think Harbaugh is a damn good coach. I do. But, you're not making the playoffs. You're not. You might have to have some conversations internally about what the next steps are. I'm not saying blow it up. You got good pieces around. It's just they're not staying healthy right now. It's just not your year. It happens sometimes. Injuries suck. And then next thing you know, you're out of contending. At least for the year. Maybe sometimes even more. But Chiefs with the Worthy back look like the Chiefs again. We knew that would probably happen. Mahomes didn't have any weapons out there for him. Throwing the bums. Now he gets his good receiver back. Oh, he's good again. Yeah, that makes sense. And then they get Rashee Rice back in, I think, 2 weeks. They're going to look even better. So, Chiefs are back. I hate to say it, but they're back. Oh, well. I'm not afraid of them. Lions got them in a couple weeks. I'm not afraid. I want them. I want them bad. All right. Bears won against the Raiders. The Bears won by 1 point against the Raiders. Geno Smith threw 3 interceptions against the Bears. It's pretty hard to do. You know, if the Raiders had literally anybody else at QB, they are winning this game by maybe 2 touchdowns. I'm not in on the Bears at all. I'm not. They still got to work out kinks on offense, kinks on defense. But they won, so you got to give them props. But at the same time, it's against the Raiders, who have a terrible offensive line, a QB that couldn't hit a receiver in front of him if he wanted to. So, Bears won, yep. So that's what we're going to leave it at. That's what we'll leave it at, because that's all it really is. The Bears won. Can't say more. Can we please get rid of ties? I hate them. I think it looks atrocious on the records. It looks terrible. Can we please get rid of ties? Can we not do what college football does? Once you hit the second overtime, you start at your own 25, and you go from there. You're in the red zone, and you got to score. If not, your opponent goes down to their 25, and they try to score. I even saw what Pat McAfee said. He said about a kickoff. You get the snapper, the holder, and the kicker out there. You keep kicking like a shootout until someone misses and someone makes it, and then they win. I think that's a cool idea as well. Highlight part of the game that's not as exciting as everything else and actually give it meaning, but I would like college OT rules. Ties suck, but we have to get into one other thing. I thought the Packers defense was elite. How are they giving up 40 points to the Cowboys? Yes, I know the Cowboys have the number 1 offense right now technically in the NFL, but if it's such an elite defense, how is it giving up 40 points to the Cowboys with CeeDee Lamb out? How is that happening? I just want to know. I just want to know that. Interesting. The last 2 weeks for the Packers have been brutal. A loss to the Browns, and you tied with the Cowboys. The Browns and the Cowboys. Come on. Oh, it's a great time to be a Lions fan. We retook the NFC North. I love it. Oh boy, I can't wait till Thanksgiving to play you guys again. Show you what's up. Alright, now we get into the 2 Monday night football games. Can we please stop with the 2? And it also doesn't help when the one starts an hour after the other, so you have to keep flipping channels instead of focusing your attention all on one. I hate this. I do. I really do. First off, prayers up for Tyreek. We might have potentially just seen his last NFL game ever. You forget he's 30 years old, I think. He's 30. Father Time is not on his side, especially with the dislocated knee and torn ACL. It's going to be hard to come back from, especially for a receiver who was running most of the time. We might have just seen his last game ever. But the Dolphins still pulled through at home. Good for them against the Jets. I still have faith in the Jets. It's just new head coach. They got to get accumulated, fitted in, and all that. They will be fine. Their offense looks still decent enough. Justin Fields is playing good, I would say. Defense just has to be a little bit better. And that was their only concern with me last night. I mean, the offense going against Miami's lackluster defense is but new head coach, I still got faith in them. Just be patient, New York. Be patient. But good for the Dolphins. They went from having McDaniels almost being fired to him extending his job life for maybe the rest of the season, potentially. At least for the next couple weeks. But for now, yeah, it's tough, but what are you going to do? And then Broncos, Bengals. Bengals, I really don't know what you do from here. You got to trade for either Russ or Jameis Winston. If you even want to have a shot at anything for the rest of the season. We already knew Joe Burrow was going to have to carry you guys because your defense can't. Now with him out, it's just you guys have nothing going for you. Nothing whatsoever. Yeah, Broncos look good again. This is a game they needed. A tune-up game, basically. Go against a bad defense and bad offense, get everything clicking, and from here you ride the momentum, and that's exactly what they will do. So yeah, good for them. Bengals. I don't know. You got to figure something out here. Because if not, you have some big questions ahead for the offseason. Like, what do we do for our offensive line? What do we do for our defense? Are we able to even do anything with our salary cap, with all these players signed to huge deals, like 3 or 4 of them that take up most of the salary cap? What do we do? You got some questions ahead of you. You do. Oh, yeah. Good game, though. Boring, but Broncos look good at least. Alright. Let's get into this week's NFL picks. We're going to be picking spreads and the over-unders for every single game. Went 7-9 last week. Went 8-8 the week before. Let's try to get into the winning column here. Alright, let's do it. First off, Thursday Night Football, 49ers and Rams. Rams right now are at -6.5, and I'm taking that. Rams look like a powerhouse right now. 49ers are hurt. It's not looking too good for them. Lost to the Jags, but the good team. But Rams are better. So yeah, going Rams at -6.5. Over-unders at 46.5. I'm going to go over. Just because the Rams can score a lot, especially on a hurt San Francisco defense. San Francisco can score if they feed the ball to McCaffrey. I'm going to go, over. So, Rams -6.5 and over 46.5. Let's see now. Okay. Do we want to load? Nope, not week 6. Alright. Lions and Bengals. Lions are -10.5. I'm taking it. I mean, even my alt spread it to -13.5. This is going to be a terrible game for the Bengals. Lions have one of the best offenses in the NFL, if not the best, going against one of the worst defenses in the NFL. What do you think is going to happen? And on top of that, Lions defense has been playing great recently. Bengals offense has been playing terrible. So yeah, give me the Lions -10.5. Over under at 49.5. Lions can score that themselves. I'm going over. The way Dan Campbell coaches, he's just going to keep going until fourth quarter, no matter how many points he scores. And no matter how many points the Bengals have, he's just going to keep the foot on the gas, keep going. So give me Lions -10.5 and over 49.5. I think that's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Vikings and Browns. That's who they play. The Browns. Terrible game for London. Thank God. Give that to them. Vikings are -3.5 favorites. I'm going to go... See, the problem here is really good defenses, but their offenses are just stagnant. They are not there. Maybe with Dylan Gabriel, the Browns will have a breath of fresh air. Give me Browns plus 3.5. I think their defense is better than the Vikings. Myles Garrett's going to get to Carson Wentz. It's going to happen. Dylan Gabriel is going to come in and throw 2 touchdowns, maybe 3. Maybe an interception too, but I think the Browns pull this off in a win. I might even go money line. Yeah, Browns plus 3.5, and then the over-unders at 36.5. I am going under. This is going to be a low-scoring game. Very low scoring. So, yep. Browns plus 3.5, under 36.5 points. So, not that many points, but just the way it's at, I'm going to go over at all. Raiders and Colts. Colts are minus 6.5 favorites. So I'm going to go with minus 6.5. They're going to have a bounce back game. They got to. They will. Against a bad Raiders team. Yeah. Give me minus 6.5. And the over-under's at 47.5. I'm going to go under. Just because the Colts can score a lot. I don't see the Raiders scoring a lot. Usually with those games, the under always hits. And I think in this case, it will. Colts minus 6.5 and under 47.5 points. I like that right there. Alright. Giants and Saints. Stinker game. Saints are minus 1.5 favorites. I'm going Giants plus 1.5. Dart's the answer. He's going to get you there. They're going to play good. It's just going to be a little bit harder with Malik Neighbors out, but Wan'Dale Robinson's going to be your best friend. Trust me. And the over-under's at 40.5. I'm going to go under. We saw how they played against the Chargers. That game was under 40.5 points. So that's what I'm going to do. I think. Or it was really close. The Saints ain't no Chargers. Alright? Saints ain't no Chargers. So give me Giants plus 1.5 and under 40.5 points. What do we got next? Alright, Cowboys and Jets. Ew. Cowboys are minus 2.5 favorites. I'm going to go with that. Their offense is going to be too much for the Jets defense, who is still trying to figure things out. They're going to score a lot, so give me Cowboys minus 2.5. Over-unders at 47.5. Ooh. Both of these defenses have not been good. Jets defense can't step it up. I'm going to go over 47.5. I think both of these offenses are going to come out firing. The Cowboys is just going to fire a little bit more. So give me Cowboys minus 2.5 and over 47.5 points. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Alright, what is the next game? Broncos versus Eagles. Okay, Eagles come at minus 3.5 favorites. I'm going to go Broncos plus 3.5 here. And because Broncos passing defense is one of the best in the NFL, you got Riley Moss and you got Patrick Surtain out there. They're going to lock up A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, but it won't matter because Jalen Hurts isn't going to even throw them the ball anyways. And their front four is fantastic. Their linebackers are good too. I like them. Their only issue is going to be their offense, and I think they can step it up. Eagles' defense has been iffy this year. They've kind of picked it up a little bit, but not too much. So I like plus 3.5 here. And the over-under's at 43.5. I like the under. I do. I think the defenses, it's going to be a defensive battle here. Because Eagles' offense isn't going to do anything. Broncos' offense is going to struggle a little bit against Eagles' defense. So yeah, give me Broncos plus 3.5 and under 43.5 points. I like that. Okay. Now we got Dolphins, Panthers. Dolphins are minus 1.5 favorites. I'm going to go with the Panthers on this one, plus 1.5. They're at home. They got to get a win. Dolphins defense, not that good. It's not. So, Bryce Young's going to come out a little bit, I think, in this game. Show who he is. And, yeah. I like plus 1.5 for the Panthers, and then over-unders at 44.5. Both of these defenses are not good, but I think Dolphins is way worse than the Panthers. I'm going to go over 44.5. I think it will be a kind of high-scoring game just because it's just going to be all offense, and the offense is great, so it might go under, but I have faith in the over. I do. Give me Panthers plus 1.5 and over 44.5 points. I like it. Texans and Ravens. Lamar Jackson's out this game, guys. Remember that. Going Texans minus 1.5. I am. Cooper Rush is out there. Their offensive line's not been good at all this year. You got Will Anderson coming at you. You got Danielle Hunter coming at you. It's not a good recipe right there. It's not. And the Ravens defense is injured too, and it hasn't played good regardless. Give me Texas minus 1.5, and the over-unders at 39.5 points. I'm going over, just because I think it's going to be a King Henry game. He's going to score 2+ touchdowns. Texans offense is going to score. Give me Texans minus 1.5 and over 39.5 points. It's not that many points when you realize it. That's 20 points for each team. Very doable for that game. Very, very, very doable. All right. Titans and Cardinals. Stinker game. I'm going to go with Titans, though, plus 7.5. Let me think. See, I don't want to go minus 7.5 for the Cardinals because they could do it. Give me Cardinals minus 7.5. I'm doing it. Lock it in. Titans just aren't good at all. They're not. It's hard to get bet on their spread just because of that. And over-unders at 41.5. Give me the under. Cardinals aren't going to score that much. Titans might not score. So, yeah. Cardinals minus 7.5. Under 41.5. I like that one. Took a little bit of convincing, but we got there. All right. Bucks, Seahawks. Seahawks are minus 3.5. Ooh. 12th man effect. Is that why? I am going to go Bucks plus 3.5. Seahawks have been playing great football lately. So have the Bucks. And I think the Bucks have the better roster out of the two. Give me Tampa Bay plus 3.5 and the over-unders at 44.5. I'm going to go over. Both of these teams can score. It's all going to come down to Seattle's defense, Tampa Bay's offense, and their offense is going to score a lot. All right. So give me Buccaneers plus 3.5 and over 44.5 points. I like that. I do. All right. Now we got Commanders, Chargers. Chargers open up at minus 2.5 favorites. This all depends if Jaden Daniels plays. If he plays, I'm leaning towards Washington plus 2.5. Maybe. But I'm still going to go with Chargers minus 2.5. Herbert's going to carve up Commanders defense. He's going to have a big comeback game. He needs it, especially after losing to the Giants. Jim Harbaugh is going to get those boys right. And over-under's 47.5. I'm going to go over, especially if Daniels is playing. Yeah, both of these offenses are going to play good. They will. Both have good defenses, but the offenses are really good too. Chargers minus 2.5, over 47.5 points. That's a good one. And then Sunday Night Football, Patriots, Bills. Bills are minus 7.5 favorites. I'm going to go with Patriots plus 7.5. I think they will keep it close, especially a division game. Those are a lot closer most of the time than you think. Patriots are starting to get into their own. Those defenses, there's holes. There's holes. So I like Patriots plus 7.5. They'll keep it within. Over-unders at 49.5. I'm going over. This is going to be a huge offensive game. Both of these teams, I think, will score 30 plus. I think they will. So yeah, I like that. Patriots plus 7.5 and over 49.5 points. It's a good recipe right there. Thank God, only one Monday Night Football game. But it's Chiefs versus the Jaguars. Chiefs are minus 3.5 favorites. I'm going Chiefs, even though Jaguars have played great this year so far. Chiefs, this past game showed that they're Chiefs again when they got actual weapons and worthy out there. I'm going Chiefs minus 3.5. The over-unders at 46.5. I'm going to go over. Hey. Am I going over? Yeah, I am. Chiefs defense has been alright this year. It's not been the Chiefs defense we've known. Jacksonville's offense has been pretty good. They just need to get Brian Thomas the ball more. They just have to. I think they will start doing it more because he's such a weapon out on that field. The speed sets him apart. Yeah, I think both of these teams will score a lot. So give me Chiefs minus 3.5 and over 46.5 points. And yeah, that's the video. Appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about this past week and what your picks are for this upcoming week. And I will see you next time.